Now we've covered rescue breathing. Now we have a different section. Here's going to be a different thing. We're going to combine the CPR together, everything. Okay, so here's the situation. I come into a room and I find someone laying on the floor. What do I do first? Right. Are you okay? Are you okay? Now there's no response. What do I do next? You call 911, come back to me. Call 911 right away. Emergency Medical Services, EMS. Once I've called 911, next thing I do is open up the airway. I open up the airway, head tilt, chin lift. Once I've opened up the airway, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check for breathing. I'm going to check for breathing for how long? 5 seconds. I check for breathing for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're not breathing. What do I do next? I'm going to give them 2 breaths. Pinch the nose. Now that I've given 2 breaths, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check for the circulation or pulse. Carotid artery for 10 seconds. Check for the pulse for 10 seconds. Now, at this point, there is no pulse. So what do I need to do? Compressions and breaths. I'm going to give the person how many compressions for an adult? 30. And how many breaths for an adult? 2. How many compressions? 30. How many breaths? 2. It's going to be 30 compressions and 2 breaths. Here's how it looks. I'm going to put the heel of my hand is in the middle of the chest, right here. Heel of my hand is in the middle of the chest, right here. That's where it's going to be, right here. The other hand's on top of that one. My knees are spread apart. My elbows are locked in place. My shoulders are directly over the mannequin. Okay, getting ready? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Head tilt, chin lift, pinch the nose. Back on the chest, knees spread apart, elbows locked in place. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12 and 13, 14, 15, 16, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Head tilt, chin lift, pinch the nose. Back on the chest. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 9 and 10 and 11 and 12 and 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 3, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Head tilt, chin lift, pinch the nose. And we're going to do this for about how long? A minute. Then we're going to get back to ABCs, which is getting down there. Check for the breathing and pulse at the same time. Now, if there's no breathing and there's still no pulse, what do I do? Continue compressions and breaths. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 30 compressions and 2 breaths. Now, let's say they have a pulse. Then what? If they have a pulse, I just give the breathing, which would be 1 breath every how many seconds for an adult? 1 breath every 5 seconds. So that's what we would basically do for an adult with a CPR.